Ed here from ZNM, and today I'm reviewing My Hero Academia, episode 20, or season 2, episode 7. This episode started where the last one ended, with Deku not being able to move. The guy Deku is fighting against has a quirk called Brainwash. So if he catches you, if he says something to you and you answer back, you're brainwashed. He gets you automatically. So he was basically teasing Deku's friend. Deku got mad, responded, and now he's brainwashed. He tells him, the other guy tells Deku to walk out of the ring. So Deku's walking out of the ring, and he's panicking. He's like, I can't move. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? He doesn't know what to do. He's figuring out. And then he remembered what his friend told him. He was like, if you can get shook or shock yourself out of it, the brainwash won't work. But he doesn't really know what type of shock it will take for him to get back from the brainwashing. So Deku can't really do anything about it though because he can't move. So he's walking out, and then he sees shadowy figures in the doorway. And then there's one that looks like All Might. It had the eyes and everything, and then his body started moving by itself. And then he flicked his fingers. He used a cork to flick his fingers, and it broke his fingers, which shocked him out of it. Deku goes after the guy that brainwashed him, and he starts pushing him out. The guy gets mad. He tries to get him to respond to him again. Oh, what are you gonna do? You're so gifted and blessed, and Deku can't really say anything because he's not really gifted. He got his powers from All Might, and he knows how it feels. But he can't really say that, so he's upset, but he still has to push him out. He punches him in the face. The other guy punches him in the face because he's mad at Deku, obviously. He hits him in his two broken fingers. Deku still keeps going. He pushes him off. Deku's not falling out of the ring. He makes the other guy comes towards him, and he grabs him and he flips him. He flips him like he flipped Koski during the Koski Deku fight. He slammed him onto the ground. He's out of bounds. Deku wins. Everybody's like, oh, Deku. Everybody's like, ah, yes. But then we get to know about the other guy's backstory and how he knows that his quirk could be used for evil. It'll be really easy for it to be used for evil. But he doesn't want to use it for evil. He wants to be a good guy. And he's like, he doesn't like the fact that he thinks Deku's blessed with his cool quirk that can help save people easily, when his quirk is basically just telling people what to do, and that's gonna be hard for a hero to use in the hero world. So then he gets up, the match is over, and then his friends, not Deku's friends, the other guy's friends, they good job, you did amazing, you almost had him. And then you hear the heroes, the actual heroes, talking about how cool his quirk is and how they can use that. And then he gets happy. And then he says something to Deku. And Deku says, yeah. Gets mind controlled again. And then it was funny because he was just playing with him. And then he released him from the mind control. Said something else. Caught Deku in it again. And he didn't say nothing this time. He was just you saw the 3 dots. No words. So Deku goes to the nurse. He goes to the nurse and he tells All Might about it. He's like, All Might, I saw some I couldn't move, but my body started to move by itself, and I saw some shadowy figures, and one of them looked like you. And then All Might's like, that's weird. And then Deku's like, what? You don't know what I'm talking about? And he was like, I do remember seeing something like that back in my earlier days. So Deku thinks it's the past people that had all One for All that he saw, and they helped him through it. Anyway, Shoto's getting ready for his fight, and he's walking, and his dad's there. And he's like, you can win so much easier if you use my power. And Shoto's like, that's it, whatever. He walks away, and then his father says, you are the best of all my children. You have to be All Might. And then Shoto just gets pissed. He just walks out, and then he gets to fight someone else from Class A. And then they're getting ready. Everybody's looking. They're all getting intense. Shoto's still pissed. You don't see his eyes, so you know it's serious. The guy from Class A has cloth powers, like rope. He uses it to like wrap around Shoto when he tries to swing him out of the ring. Shoto's automatically pissed. He freezes everything to the point where it's like almost hitting the people, but it's not. It's going like, it's like a slope, and it's going out of like the field. It's like, it's a whole bunch. Everybody's like, you don't think you overdid it? And he can't move. And then the referee's like half frozen, and she's like, can you move? And the other guy's like, of course not. And then Shoto goes back to him and uses his heat power to unthaw the ice, and he says, I'm sorry, I was angry. And then like Deku's like, oh, I gotta fight that next round. And that's basically how the episode ends. It was good. I don't know. I hope that the Shadowy figures were the people from One for All. I want to know what One for All is. Is it just super strength? Because it's supposed to be getting passed down. So wouldn't one person have strength and it would be other powers too? So I don't know what other powers Deku could have. Maybe they'll show more in the future. I don't know. And this was a good episode. It was fine. It showed that there's more people like Deku. Even if they do have quirks, there's certain quirks that you can't really do anything with, or it'll be easy for you to become a villain with these quirks. So it's like world building. It was a good episode. Hope you guys liked the review, and see you guys next time.